Worried ka? Sige. Bukas.
Worried because I know that Sid and Ayo was very strong. So yung last Filipino film that was shown was very strong. So of course, may pressure na to at least live up to that. Pero confident also because it has all the elements I feel na magugustuhan. And it was a perfect way to come back. Kasi naaalala ko na it had been so long na hindi ako gumawa ng movies, and then Mother really got me her Manopo. So that opened the door to so many opportunities after. So I looked at this as that.
Okay.
This is my Manopo 2.0.
Okay.
So sinabi ko na, nung binabasa ko, sinabi ko na this is the only point in my life that I will be comfortable with this character and that I can portray her, si Sasha, na maniniwala kayo sa akin.
The last time I talked to you in Ever Belena, if you remember, you mentioned to me, habulin niyo talaga yung July 11. Ngayon, nahabol po niyo. How does it feel now?
No, actually, nag-move, di ba?
Okay, yan.
We were supposed to be earlier, but hindi talaga kaya.
Okay.
As in talagang, and I think, binigay din naman ng Star Cinema the opportunity, di ba, to give people something that they would look forward to watching. And binigay din naman kasi na maganda yung lalong napaganda yung story. And I think, sa dami ng napagdaanan nila at ko, bago at during the shoot,
Okay.
lalong lumalim ang mga characterization namin. Kasi di ba parang, how will you give a good performance if you yourself don't believe in your character? So I think during the journey of our shooting, all of us came to believe.
Okay.
Miss Kris,
Masyado ka daw na-apektuhan dun sa character mo dito sa
Yes.
I Love You Hater.
Hindi, yung,
And because it has something to do to say about forgiveness.
hindi. Without revealing too much also, kasi papagalitan nila ako, spoiler alert, but there were moments there with a father. With a father dito na who already has Alzheimer's. So, una mother yon. And ako talaga yung nagsabing hindi ko kaya kung mom ang may sakit.
Okay.
Oo, talagang I really said, hindi pwedeng mom. I'm sorry. I could not. So sinabi ko, is it okay if the character becomes a father? Kasi kung mom, parang I felt it would exploit too much what I had to go through. And yung, kahit na sabihin nyo na 9 years na, my mom will always be my mom. So I felt na I could portray this. And kasi yung she spent her entire life wanting recognition from her father. So, nung binasa ko na ito sa mother, sabi ko, hindi talaga. So, pinaglaban ko and they understood. Doon ako believe kay Inang. Inang Olive kasi understands that there are certain things that an actress will be capable of doing and won't be capable of doing. So, pero hindi ko alam na that scene with the father na was supposed to be a scene of acceptance lang. Hindi ko alam it would affect me that deeply. And there was just one line that paulit-ulit yung sinasabi na talagang hindi ko talaga kinaya. And I guess I'm allowed to say that line because the father says, alagaan mo si Sasha kasi malapit na kaming mag-reunion sa langit ng nanay mo. So, yun lang. And none of them thought I would react that much and that much and to that extent. And even I did not think that yung words na yun pala would have so much meaning to me. So, it became sweet.
Miss Kris, kasi we talk about love and forgiveness about this movie. Sa mga taong minasaktan ka, forgive mo na ba sila?
issues with people in the past.
Okay.
In fact, yung naging reaction ko lang nung nakaraan was a reaction of a mother.
Okay.
But I also know na whatever Bim's reaction is comes from what he sees from me. So kailangan niyang maramdaman na okay na ako. And we had a long talk about that. After that scene with the father,
Okay.
kinausap ko siya. And then I said that people don't know what we've been through. And let's keep it that way. Sabi ko, but you have to grow up at some point and accept what it was and accept what happened. But I can't force you.
Okay.
But please don't ever feel, Bim, na this is a choice. Na it's a test of your loyalty towards me because I will never question it. But I wanted to comfort you. Kinausap ko siya ng gano'n.
Okay.
Kinausap ko siya as an adult. And sinabi ko, darating yan. Of course, in English. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
okay.
But I said that it will come, but it has to come from you. But if you're worried about me, I'm okay.
Okay.
And since I'm okay, I keep praying you will be okay.
Ma'am, a big revelation kanina po yung sinabi niya about Mayor Herbert. Kumbaga, are you okay now or not okay now after telling it to the press?
Nangumusta siya sa akin. Sinabi ko, Happy Father's Day. Tapos meron siyang mga follow-up. Hindi na ako sumagot.
Bakit po?
Kasi marami po mga lumabas, di ba, na you're together, watching movie together.
We did! Oo!
Opo,
And I
opo.
thought I was okay with that. But I was not okay with his reaction. Kasi sinabi ko sa kanya, bakit uncomfortable ka? Kahit magkaibigan na lang tayo ngayon, bakit uncomfortable ka na pinapansin tayo ng tao? So, may issue ako about that. Na there's a part of me that feels he wasn't proud of me.
Okay.
But so, yun. So, I'll clarify, we're not enemies, and he knows I will never be his enemy. He also knows na I will forever be grateful kasi when nobody was there and when everybody thought I would be nothing, he went out of his way to make sure makatayo ako. Tapos, kinailangan tanungin ko, ginawa mo ba yon because you cared? Or ginawa mo ba yon dahil feeling mo may atraso ka sa akin? And sinabi niya all of the above. So, I think ngayon, nasabi ko na I'm already in an okay place. And siya lang kasi yung nakakapagparamdam pa sa akin na may mali sa akin. So sabi ko, for me to not feel that, I have to not talk to him. Kasi why will I continue to entertain that? When it took so long, it was a 2-year journey to get here again. And kung sa personal may ganun pa akong nararamdaman, di ba nga sinabi ko na there are just some people na kailangan mong mahalin from a distance lang. And hindi na ako naniniwala sa somewhere down the road.
Miss Kris, taking from, yung sinabi nila Joshua, yung closure. Masasabi ba na merong closure?
May closure na po ba?
Kailangan ba ng closure or yung chance pa naman to continue?
Dun sa movie kasi, hindi, balik ko sa movie Kasi sinabi ko, nakipag-argue ako kasi may closure scene for the character. And sinabi kasi sa akin na kailangan daw yun. And sinabi ko, sa totoong buhay, minsan hindi naman nagbibigay sa'yo So bakit kailangan? Tapos sinabi sa akin, nila direct, sabi nila, gawin mo na lang please. And this is the first time sabi ko, oh my God, I'm really getting old. But the director's calling me ate. Sabi niya, ate, favor, gawin mo na lang please. Hindi pa namin na-shoot. Sabi niya, gawin mo to para sa lahat ng babae na hinahanap at kailangan ito. So, yung sagot ko sa inyo, yes, I think you do need it,
Okay.
but you can't force it.
Pero Miss Kris, could you and Mayor closure na ba kailangan?
Or wala is it a chance na pwedeng, let's say, maayos?
Maricon.
Closure in your heart?
Oo.
Closure or a continuity?
Magagalit siya sa akin for saying too much. So I'm trying my best not to say too much. Hindi kasi when he was in Europe with his children and the mother of his children, I think in order to reassure me, he was texting at nangangamusta and all and keeping in touch. And I felt, hindi naman kailangan kasi sinabi ko, time niyo to eh. Hindi ko naman hinihingi na ibigay mo pa to sa akin. And then, syempre nangyari pa yung lahat ng nangyaring mga political na issue. And so, and I said, this should not be your battle. And stay away from me. Sabi ko kasi, ang layo pa ng pupuntahan mo in politics. So, an association with me now is not beneficial to you. So, hindi, and I'm just being super honest with all of you.
Okay.
This is coming from someone who knows political realities. And that's when I realized, I've really grown up. Kasi parang, nagkaroon ng realization na naisip ko yung kung anong makakabuti sa kanya at kung anong hindi makakabuti sa kanya. And at this point, wag na siyang ma-identify muna with me. Kasi, the last name I carry is divisive. And for someone who might seek higher office and need the whole nation, di ba? I don't want to be a pabigat.
But
Pero di
are
ba,
you
Miss
depriving
Kris?
yourself of your own happiness by that?
Pero di ba bongga yun? Na kaya kong gawin na ngayon. Yes. I think di ba bongga yun? I think that shows maturity.
No.
Because you get, knowing,
But you're hurting.
no, but I can look at the bigger picture. And that's the change in me. Kasi kinailangan kong pagdaanan everything I went through and everything that I had to build from zero in order for me to look at things from a wider perspective.
Okay, pero Miss Kris, hindi ka ba naniniwala? If you really love someone, dapat kaya mong pagpalit.
Ay, hindi.
Yung taong mahal mo at kayong panindigan
hindi
kahit
ko
kanino.
hihingin yun.
So fine.
Hindi ko hihingin yun kasi dapat kung mahal mo nga yung tao, hindi mo i-require yun dun sa tao.
Pero sinabi niya kanina, you are willing to give up your name, Kris Aquino, for him.
No, I meant that in the sense that there is a very lucrative contract that but because of non-disclosure agreements, I cannot name the company. But because it is a multinational company, you cannot be involved involved meaning conjugal. So whether engaged or married, you'd have to step back from that contract. And I had put it on the table because ito yung renewal time nun. And yun ang sinasabi ko lang na nag-offer naman ako. Nasabi kong kaya kong hindi pirmahan yan. And yung sinasabi kong yun, 14 years ang pinagsamahan ko doon. So, kasi alam ko din naman ayoko mag-violate ng kontrata. And ayoko na mapahiya sa kanila. Pero, yun nga, yun ang ano. So, in that context ko sinabi na kaya kong isang tabi. Kasi, yun nga, there are realities. And there are realities that we all should accept about this job we have. Diba? And there are very strict endorsement realities.
Miss Kris, isa pang
Okay. Ayaw nila. Oh.
baka
Yes,
mag-viral
last.
yung sinabi nyo, Mayor, this is what you're missing.
What? Hindi naman ako nagsisinungaling. Bakit? Alam ko naman alam ko naman pag pangat ako at alam ko naman pag attractive ako.
Sexy ka ngayon, ha?
At alam ko naman kung ano itsura ko ngayon.
Pero
So,
alam mo ni Mayor yan, di ba? Sinasabi niya sa'yo.
hirap na hirap siyang puriin ako.
Bakit?
Hindi, but everybody close to me already said, magaling siya. magaling siya kong tactician kasi wini-withhold niya sa akin. Sinabi nila na, magaling siya kasi daw, the reason he has been able to linger is because of that.
Correct.
Because, hindi, kasi di ba kung every day of your life, dadaan ka, sabihin, ay, ang ganda mo, ay, ganyan. Tapos, tuloy-tuloy, di ba, pag nag-post ka, ganyan. Tapos, lahat ng di ba? Tapos, yung maririnig mo naman sa set na hindi naman akin tong production na to, di ba? So, they don't have to be nice to me. Pero, sasabihin nila, payat siya, no? Okay, At hindi mahirap angguluhan. At maririnig mo yun, di ba? At maririnig mo yun dun sa DOP na alam ko hindi nagtatrabaho for K-Cap, so alam kong totoo. So, sabi ko, tama nga sila kasi hindi sinasabi sa akin.
Okay.
Gets nyo na? So, nakuha niya yung psychology ko.
Tama.
Ma'am, boto ba si Bimby?
You can have last 3.
Ma'am,
Go.
boto ba si Bimby for mayor kung sakali?
Ang sa kanya, basta alagaan at mahalin ako. At ang important sa kanya is, for as long as he doesn't use us, mama, and he doesn't get the hard-earned money that you have, I'm okay.
But how do they
Last
get
question na lang,
along
Miss
ba?
Kris.
Last 2, okay.
How do
go.
they get along ba yung Bimby at saka si Mayor?
I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but I guess I'll say it na rin. The only reason he totally has my respect is because siya nagawa niya mag-sorry kay Bim for hurting Bim's mom
Okay.
without me present. Pinuntahan niya, kinausap niya at nag-sorry siya. Yung mismong tatay ni Bim, hindi nagawa yun.
Sinabi ni Bimby
Pero si
sa'yo.
Mayor nagawa yun.
Okay.
What?
Si Bimby mismo yung nagsabi sa'yo na nag-sorry si Mayor.
Siyempre, may CCTV sa bahay. At syempre nag-along ako na, ano nangyari?
May masama pa rin ba loob mo? Of course, may kayo.
I don't want to speak for my son.
Miss Kris, last question na lang sa akin.
Okay.
Miss Kris, I don't know if you can answer this or not. Pero yung kay Mocha, are you open pag-usapan? Tungkol sa nangyari
Are you
sa inyo?
okay now?
Oo, na pwede ba natin?
You know, if I talk about her, I give her mileage. And I worked so hard for this spotlight. Hindi, diba? Look at this. Ito, ito, diba? This, diba? That's why I'm telling all of you that I made my message clear.
Okay.
I just did that for my parents.
Okay.
But, ito akin to At lahat kayong nandito, hindi nyo naman siya pupuntahan Sorry
Very
Ito.
sad.
What? No,
That's
diba?
true. That's
So,
true.
why will I? Ba't ko ireregalo yung pinaghirapan ko?
Yeah.
Correct.
I'll share it definitely with those who deserve it.
Miss Kris, last, what do you think na sa mga nangyayari na to, mas nakilala mo yung mga totoong tao? Totoong kaibigan. Sabi mo nga, parang mahirap to connect with you now.
Ay, hindi. It gave me insights about who will be there come what may. And siguro kailangan this whole digital thing of Kris would not have happened had not San Miguel been the one to be the first na tumaya. Yes, and after them, it was National Bookstore. And after National Bookstore, it was the C Empire, meaning SMBDO, and now there's SMDC and all. Tapos, never umiwan sa akin ang Chowking, at never nang iwan sa akin din ang Ariel. So, dun mo malalaman. Pero, ang daming ibang dumating din.
Pero how about po yung mga kaibigan yung artists? Kasi sabi nila, you will know all those people na hindi nila
The young ones talaga.
Parang sila pa yung
No, I just have to praise them na when wala akong silbi sa buhay nila, they have consistently been there. And that's why, alam niyong lahat, I will fight and I will really talagang make sure to do everything for Kim Chu and Erich.
Right.
Alam niyo yun. Alam niyo na ganun yung pagmamahal ko dun sa dalawa. Hindi sila pang concern parang. sila yung una talaga. I mean, the older ones will understand because si Pokey, si Kay, yung iba yung pinagsamahan, and because we're practically the same age, di ba?
Okay, right.
But etong dalawang to, sabi ko, wow, yung parang may natanim pala talaga ako with them. And then yung, apart from them, people who have gone through the same thing that I had to go through. Nag-reconnect kami ni JM de Guzman.
Okay.
He was my friend from way back. And then, nilike niya yung isang picture. I don't know why I saw na nilike niya yung isang picture. So, finalo ko siya para ma-direct message ko siya at kinamusta ko siya. Tapos, yun. And I said, I'm so proud of you. And I'm so proud. And tapos sabi niya, coming from you, thank you pero kasi ikaw ang mas nakaka-proud. And parang, sabi ko na kinailangan mong pagdaanan ang rock bottom siguro para malaman mo kung anong pinagdadaanan ng mga kailangan mag-survive. So, I have a new respect for survivors. I also have to say na I owe Luis an apology kasi nag-team angel ako. Pero Luis and I had a really good talk. Because, syempre hindi nyo maaalis, babae ako, di ba? And si Angel also is a very special part of my life. And I was instrumental sa pagbabalikan nila. So, Luis made me realize that in every love story, there is his version and her version. And both can be happy with other people. And in a better place with other people. So, yun. Tapos, ang gusto ko is that both of them did not make me choose na kung sino lang i-friend ko. So, I'm so grateful to them. And yung dalawang inaanak ko sa kasal, si Tony at si Direct Paul, kasi pareho kaming ninang ako, ninong si Bongbong sa kasal na yan. Pero si Direct Paul had such a beautiful concept for me. I mean, it's one of the best I've read. So, I physically, kung papayagan lang ako at may clearance ako, I'd grab that because he is just so talented. And yung dalawa talaga, syempre, di ba, naiipit sila kasi ninong nila. Pero marunong sila. Marunong sila how to not make you feel that they are, kasi di ba, there's playing it safe and staying in the middle, but there's also compassion.
Okay, right.
So, bilib ako dun sa dalawa.
Na-appreciate mo din yung mga artista na during Mocha, yung
tanggol
issue
sa'yo.
mo, kayo
Nagtanggol
mga
sa'yo.
nagtanggol sa'yo,
Depensa sa'yo.
Alam nyo, I think I struck a chord, not because of her, but because every single person who is a celebrity has been a victim of bullying, of one form or another. Everyone who has faced this camera and allowed themselves and opened up their lives, naka-experience ng bashing. So, it was, I'm old enough and siguro I've seen enough to know that was not about me. That was also about what they've been through. And I was just a symbol na yes, you can make a stand. And yes, there is nothing wrong in defending yourself. But I think napakita ko din sa kanila na you choose kung sinong kakalabanin mo. Diba? And you choose kung hanggang saan. Kasi kung bastusan naman, talo ko doon eh. Hindi ako pinalaking ganon. So, hindi ganon. Diba? You fight with facts. Yun lang yun. And I think that's why naka-identify sa akin at hindi mo sinailan. Okay, last two.
Si Joshua, basta kasi Julia, pwede doon sa level ng Erich Kim. Sabi mo, gusto mo sila i-adapt di ba?
Sorry, more, okay, kasi unang kwento pa lang ni Josh, naawa talaga ako. Kasi it's one thing na, I'm sorry to bring up his story, but you all know it. It's one thing na your parents split up, diba? And your mom left. But it's another na may kapatid ka at yung kapatid mong sinama at ikaw yung naiwan. Yeah, so super nung nakwento niya sa akin, sabi ko, what this boy has had to go through. Parang sabi ko, I am not judging his mother. I don't know what his mother went through. But as a mom with 2 boys, I can understand kung bakit ganun kasakit. And kung bakit ganun siya ka-loyal sa tatay niya. So that's why, yung kay Julia kasi, iba, kasi super nagkakaintindihan kami. Kasi she just loves her mom so much. At ramdam na ramdam mo yun. Yung talagang in every conversation we've had, I had to text Marge to say, you are so blessed because your daughter is willing to die for you. So, doon ako bumili. That's why they won me over because mahal na mahal ni Josh yung dad niya and for very understandable reasons. At si Julia, gano'n naman yung sa mom niya. Again, for very understandable reasons because yung buhay nila, mirror ng buhay ng mga anak ko. Kaya, kuhang-kuha ko. And gusto lang naman nila na pakinggan mo sila eh. And siguro, nandun na ako sa age na kayang-kaya kong makinig. And diba Julia said, all you want is someone who will understand and someone who will listen to you. And for many scenes, I feel that in between those scenes, I was able to let her bring it out. Kasi you all know this, for the sake of peace, tatahimik ka. So, nandun ako para makinig. And they trust me in the sense na alam nila na kung ano man yung mga nasabi nila sa akin.
Sa'yo lang.
Hindi ko na i-share sa inyo because that's also the trust that my children give me. So I'm not gonna break that trust. And I just really, really like the two because you don't have talent like that na ano lang, na pinupulot mo. Sobrang galing ng dalawa talaga. And I don't say that dahil nagpo-promote kami. Kasi one, hindi ako co-producer nito. So, but genuine, and 2, I don't know if I will ever work with them again. But genuinely, the two have so much depth. And ang sipag nila to learn more.
Kris, you
Yes.
mentioned kanina yung 40 million
Last.
peso regrets sa love. Tapos nandun sa likod, yung nasa row ako ni Bimby kasi, tapos sabi niya, I love you mom, nag-cheer pa siya. So, alam ba niya, gano'n ba siya ka-aware dun sa mga nangyayari sa inyo pagdating ni James? And parang, yung cheering on you, nag-reflect sa kung ano talagang stand niya sa mga pangyayari. Your thoughts on that?
He was 6 when he had to go to court. So, when you're 6, you will remember. And that's all I have to say about that. Yung ano lang but I told him, and may I clarify this, and this is the last thing I'll say. I said, honey, times 10 na niya ng kinita natin. So, ibalato mo na.
Bumalik naman ng 10 beses eh.
More pa.
More pa.
Ayoko lang magyabang dahil sabihin niya, oh my God, ang yabang niya. Pero di ba, parang hindi pa yan ang binayad ko sa tax sa isang taon.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Why Alden?